Hello students, my name is Mr. Kozlowski. I am one of the physical education teachers here at the junior high. And today we're going to talk about how our RAMS matrix can be used in the cafeteria and the gym. Knowing the expectations of the RAMS matrix is very important because there are so many people in the cafeteria and the gym, especially during our lunchtime. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen when you come in the gym at lunch. There's you have basically like 3 options that you can participate in when you're in the cafeteria at lunch. At each of our glass backboards, there'll be a game of lightning that'll be happening. So you can participate in the game of lightning. You have a second option where you can just kind of walk with some friends around the gym, talking and having fun and laughing. And a third option is occasionally we have a bench pulled out on the bleachers. You can sit down on that bench with some friends and just hang out and talk. Now, if you're not doing one of those 3 things while you're in the gym, then you probably should be spending your time in the cafeteria. And the reason we have to keep things so structured in here is there's a lot of people in here, and you want to make sure that it's always a safe environment from people. Now, before you come into the gym, after you eat your lunch, you need to be sure that you finish your lunch in the cafeteria, because you're not going to allow any food or drinks or anything like that in the gym during our lunchtime. If you decide to participate in the game of lightning, okay, you're going to play by the rules, you're going to play safe, you're going to include people in that, you're not going to do things that are going to make people feel bad during that game of lightning, and you're going to use the basketballs that we have out for the game of lightning, and that's the only thing you're going to use those basketballs for while you are in the gym playing lightning. Okay? Understanding when we're playing lightning, basketball is one of those sports where there's a lot of people that have experience with it and some really don't, and so there's always kind of a big gap, and it's always important that we don't ever make anybody feel bad about what they can or cannot do while they're playing the game of lightning or whatever the outcome of that game may be. All right? I think the big thing that we should do in the gym during lunch is I want you to have fun. School is long, it's a long day, and you get this break in the middle of the day to be with your friends. This is meant for you to eat, socialize, relax, relieve some stress, so you can spend this time in the gym walking around, laughing and having fun, talking to your friends. But the big thing is you've got to stay safe, which means continue to walk around the gym or sit on the bench or play the game of lightning. If we start getting in areas that aren't safe, then that's when problems can happen, all right? Now, let's talk about what we expect out of you in the cafeteria. The big thing that we expect out of you in the cafeteria is we want you to clean up after yourself. We don't want to leave any of your trays or any of your food on the table. We have trash cans all over in the cafeteria, and we expect everyone to pick up their own trash or even someone else's trash as well, throw that stuff away. Sometimes we have wet cloths at each of the table with some water. We expect you to wipe down the table, keep those clean. We expect you to stay seated while you're in the cafeteria. You're not up running around and chasing people. You stay seated, eating, hanging out, talking with your friends. When you go to get your food out of the hot lunch line or the quick food line, you've got to be polite and respectful to the cafeteria workers and treat them the right way. And treat all the other people that are working in the cafeteria the right way, okay? And we always want to be sure that this is an inclusive environment. And so sometimes at lunch it can be a little bit intimidating, a little bit scary for some people. If you see someone who's sitting alone, I think it's always a great idea to welcome that person to come over and sit with you. And they can spend some time and you get to know them and it helps them feel more comfortable and more a part of what's going on here at Holt Junior High. All right? And I would think the big thing I say is that make sure you make healthy choices out there. Gatorade and potato chips is not a good lunch, okay? Find the good food. We have a lot of healthy choices in the snack food line and in the hot lunch line, so be sure you're making good choices. And above all, just have fun at lunch. Have fun with your friends, laugh, talk, get rejuvenated, and then go back to your next class and learn and ready to do your work. Have a great school year, everyone.